good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Kaye Giles, and that was the praise chant. You did more than I ever expected. I'm so grateful to be with you on this morning. Yesterday, I was in so much pain when I woke up. It was unbearable, but I made it through the day. But as for trying to go live, it was not going to happen because the pain was overwhelming. My daughter had to bring me literally to work because I'm saving my time for something necessary, for some good old rest and some relaxation on somebody's island. You know, it's going to happen. And so I just wanted to talk to you guys this morning on a few things going on in society and how they should, you know, how you should feel, and not how you should feel, because you can feel the way you want to feel. Your feelings are definitely your feelings. But I am leaning toward, just letting you guys know, I'm leaning toward the vaccine. At first, I was very skeptical. I was very scared. I still have a level of fear because I have comorbidities already, and I don't want it to exacerbate anything that I already have going on in my body. And then I also don't want to, you know, have a day where I don't feel well. Like I've heard some other people may have had like a day of where they were really in so much pain or whatever, they really need to stay home, to the point where I have to use a sick day, and it's not what I want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But to God be the glory. We are here on this morning. I'm Kaye Giles. If you have never been with me, I am a mom, I am an entrepreneur, I am a friend, I am a preacher, I am a teacher, and I am blessed of God to still be on this side of the grave. Yesterday I was having a conversation with I don't know if it was a coworker or whatever, but yes, it was a coworker, and I was letting her know as I was getting ice from the ice machine, which is one of the great perks that I love with my job. And I was telling her how, you know, she said, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm grateful because I'm on this side of the grave." And she looked at my face and she said, "It looks like you're in pain." I said, "I am." I said, "I'm in a great deal of pain on today. It seems like my meds aren't working. It's nothing else that I can do but just pray as I try to get through this day." And so I did that. I got home. My daughters fed me. I was so grateful. I didn't have to do any cooking, so they fed me. And so this is day 4 of Don't Give Up. Even though we were not together on yesterday, yesterday was still a don't give up day. Yesterday was still keep your mind together, because what you have to understand is that God has done more than you could have ever expected in your life so far right now, and you are definitely going to be blessed. You know, I was about to have, like I told you guys, it's been rough. It's been rough trying to get the permits and dealing with the city and all of those things, and every email, you know, has gotten not to be what I want. And I'm just like, God, this is going to happen. It's going to happen. I am not going to get discouraged. This recovery center is going to be here. It's going to happen, because people need to know that they can recover in a place that is safe and that is going to give them exactly what they need. And so I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited that I'm still on this side of the grave. I don't know about y'all, but that's a praise for me. That this morning, it's a praise, because yesterday the pain, it was like crazy. At one point last night, dealing with my left leg and my foot, I began to pray and ask God and say, I have so much to do. I need both feet. And I'm a praiser. So like, if you think people that be in church and they be shouting, as we call it, and dancing around are crazy and speaking in tongues, I'm one of those. I'm one of those that does that. And so I was just praying like, God, you've got to touch my body. You've got to touch my feet. You've got to touch this foot. You've got to heal this wound, because I'm a diabetic. And if you get a wound, that's dangerous. And so I've been praying. So those of you that know the words and the worth of prayer, pray most definitely for my left leg and foot. And you're only praying for the leg is because it's attached to the foot. You know, the leg is totally fine, but the foot, sometimes it tries me. And like I was telling the podiatrist when we were making my appointment for Monday coming up, I said, I'm more comfortable in heels than I am in my sneakers. I said, you know, I have good quality sneakers, because, you know, I have friends that love me. They know that I don't buy sneakers. And so my best friend, for my birthday, I always get a pair of sneakers. And that's been wonderful. It's sometimes sporadically, you know, because she'd be like, listen, you can't stay up on them stilts all the time. I love my heels. And so I wore heels the other day. I was so comfortable. I walked, I moved, and that was on Tuesday. But by Wednesday, my foot, when I put it back into the lower shoe, it was just like crazy. And so by then, I was already at work. My daughter had already dropped me off. I was already in the pain. And so I was like, Lord, this got to happen. So last night, I had on the compression socks. And I said that, you know, a lot of times we don't talk about what we're going through. But I'm going to talk about this diabetes because I want y'all to watch me. And I want y'all to watch me closely because God's going to heal this thing. He gave me revelation on last night, like he's done it before. Change your eating habits. Change them 100%. And I said, God, I don't know if I could do this. You know, I don't know if I have what it takes to give up these carbs because they're my satisfying situation. If I get a little stressed, if I have a little carb, I'm okay. If a little sugar, I'm okay. But then I had to ask myself a question. And the question was, do you want to live? Because I already keep saying don't give up. And so I had to ask myself, do you want to live? I already don't need coffee. I don't need sugar in my coffee. I don't need it in my tea. I don't need it, you know, in certain areas, in certain places. So I said, God, I'm going to change it. And the reason I'm sharing is because I feel like if you don't share, people won't know. So I want to get these diabetic numbers down to where they need to be. I want to take the weight back off in my stomach area because I'm still a size 12. My pants are still a size 12. Praise be unto God. I have definitely worked that out. And it's not like, oh, well, you been had them pants, so, you know, if you go to the store and try 12, you can't fit it. Nope. Went in the store, did the trick to see, is she still a 12, Lord? Because, you know, this is what I wanted. Yep, still a 12. I feel like if I'm any smaller, I'm going to look crazy. They keep saying that I need to do the gastric bypass surgery because, you know, it will help my diabetes, it will help my stomach. I said, I don't know. I've done this before. I'm going to try some other remedies. I'm going to try some of these teas that are out here. I was an avid Herbalifer. You know, like I still have my Herbalife shakes, whatever. Sometimes I'm one of those crazy people. I'll mix things together. I might have a tea today. I might have a shake tomorrow. I might take my vitamins, all of those things, and do a regime. But I have to do what works for me. And take out the starches and do more vegetables and the protein and get back to walking and moving like I did. Because I remember back in 2005, I was very, very huge. And people don't believe me when I say it till I start pulling up the pictures. If you guys go through my Facebook and you go through my photos, you can look at my photos and some of the covers on the photos and see when I was huge. I was bigger. Like almost, not almost, I was about 300 and something pounds. You know, after I had my son, I was big, and before him, I got big, you know. And so I had, I wasn't feeling well one day in my tummy, and I went to the hospital. They could not figure out what was wrong with me, and this was at a Christmas, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, and they didn't know what it was. So I made it up in my mind that I was going to walk every day on my lunch. And at that time, I was working for a French company called Taxes, RFID. We did RFID, you know, tracking systems. And I was working for them, and I was the office manager. And so every day for my lunch, I just started walking the parking lot. It was a huge parking lot. And so I just started walking the parking lot. And the weight just started falling off. And I already love water. So it's no thing. Nobody have to tell me, oh, you need to drink more water. Yada, yada. I can do a gallon a day, like nothing to it. I love water. And so I started doing that. And the weight started just coming off. People are like, what did you do? I didn't do anything. And when I said I didn't even give up carbs at the time, I didn't do anything. But I realized I felt better and I felt healthier. And I realized that in this journey with me, with this diabetes and not giving up and the things that I have to do in my life, you know, the dreams, the aspirations, and the businesses, it's all contingent on how I'm feeling and how my body is going and what the mental state is. And I had to say, like Paul, I think myself happy. I had to get to that stage and say, I think myself happy. And so this morning when I woke up, I realized I was still alive. All of my children were well. My granddaughter woke up happy and joyous. My son wakes up happy and joyous. The girls wake up the way they wake up. You know, but that's good. They woke up joking and laughing today. And everybody was in my room. And I'm not for everybody being in my room, so you guys know. But everybody was in my room this morning. And everybody was checking on Mom. And that was a good feeling. It was a good feeling to know that I matter to you. Because sometimes children make you feel like you don't matter unless you're buying something. When they need some sneakers, when they want something to eat, you know, you are only as valuable as what you can do. Like the relationship is transactional. And so it wasn't like that this morning. I said, God, my prayers are being answered. It was wonderful. And so I'm definitely going to get myself together. Marcia, I see you. Oh, okay. I see you and I see your comments and I'm definitely going to respond. But I'm telling you, these eyes, honey, but you know I can't respond driving. So I just want you to know that I do see your comments. And we are going to get together and we are going to talk because I'm going to try these teas. I believe you already sent me the trial, and then I'm definitely going to get this weight around my middle section together. My daughter just talked to me about waist trainers. I said, I don't care what it takes. I just want to live. I'm going to change. I'm going to do the Daniel fast. That's the fruits, the veggies. That's no meats, but I have to work my way up to that, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I have to really get it together, but I'm going to clean my system. I'm going to detox. I'm going to let the enemy know you're not going to have me because I have work to do. You're not even going to have my mind. You know, I had my therapist. We're going to work on that, and I'm going to keep on praying and reading my word and believing and knowing that God is able, because faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You know, I can't keep having all these highs and lows, because I said, God, you know what? It just is what it is. You've got to stay consistent. You've got to just move forward. So with this diabetes, I want y'all to watch me. We're going to beat this thing. It's going to be to the point where I don't have to take no needles, because I take 2 different types of insulins by needle. And I take a pill, and I take pills for my diabetic neuropathy. I take pills for my fibromyalgia, which is nerve damage, just nerves just popping and firing. And if you guys don't know it, I love my feet. I always thought that I had cute feet. You know, that's what I felt. You know, I felt that I had cute feet, and I love to wear sandals. And the enemy had me sitting there thinking, okay, well, you can just wear clothes and shoes. It ain't no big deal. I said, no, I got all of these beautiful stilettos that are sandals. The devil is a liar. Now, what I am asking God is some of the little swelling that I have in my feet. It makes my sandals, my high heel sandals, fit a little bit better because I got little skinny feet. But I said, you know what, God? No, I'm not going to let the enemy win. My feet are going to be fine. I'm a praiser. I'm going to put my feet on the ground and I'm going to praise you. And I guarantee you, every time that I praise God, He does more than I could ever imagine in my life. He's doing it and He does it. Every time I look at my bank account, I'm expecting some monies to come and some things, and I keep looking and it's not there. And I keep saying, okay, God, what's up? Come on. Tell me something. I just need notification. Let me know. Because I'm still going to live. I didn't have it to begin with. But you know what? I need to know where it is, because the enemy's going to stop playing. He wants to play with my body. He wants to play with my money. He wants to try to play with my mind. But I believe, God, that I am not going to give up. Let me tell y'all something. God is a way maker today. Listen, it's all this parking where I work, and it is not normal. That is not normal. But I'm telling you, I'm excited about that too. I'm excited about every miracle that God sends my way. Parking today is a miracle. Being on this side of the grave, it's a miracle. Money for lunch, it's a miracle. Oh my God, friends and family that love me, it's a miracle. I was saying a couple of days ago to my best friend, I kept saying sometimes I feel alone, and I didn't want her to get upset, but I said sometimes I just feel like I'm alone, like I'm out here with nobody. My mother is gone, my father is gone. My grandparents are gone. You know, like I have extended family, but we're not as close as we used to be when the matriarchs were living. And I said, God, but I have so much family and they love me. And so they started inboxing, hey, this cousin just wanted to say hello. I want to say I love you. And then I have cousins that I see each and every day, and I know that they love me. And even though we don't talk, I have them. So I had to let the enemy know, like, you're not going to play with my mind. So don't let the enemy play with your mind. So as I go through with conquering this diabetes, I'm going to win, and I'm going to share my journey. I was like, God, I don't want to do that. I don't want to share my journey with this because, you know, like, it's private, and what if I fail? But my question is, it's not going to fail because you're a child of the King, and all you got to do is follow the directions that God has set up, and you shall be healed and you will be blessed. So it's just that simple. So I just needed something to start my metabolism, to get it moving, get it flowing, because I'm 50 now, so I have to do things differently. And I understand that. And where I hate the gym, I'm going to have to learn like I love the gym. I'm going to have to make it, my thing, where I go meet my best friend and I go to the gym. Because one of the best things for a diabetic is exercise. And I know that. And let me tell you guys how I know it, because that's how I lost all the weight to begin with. People never believe when I tell them that I was over 300 pounds. They never believe me. But I cannot give up. Just like I didn't give up on getting to that size 12 by the time it was the 5th anniversary of my 40th. I did it. And matter of fact, I was smaller. There are some things, like some dresses and things, some dressy clothes that I can't put on at the moment because of my middle section. But I said, no, God, we're going to work on this. Because that's the issue. That's the problem. I said, we're going to take this booty do and we're going to put it where it is. And what does the booty do mean? That's when your stomach stick out more than your booty do. We're going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of this booty do. It's going to go where it belongs, to the back. I'm going to do the squats. I'm going to do the work. And my body's going to feel better. It's just going to feel better. It's not going to be so many pills, so many things that you have to take. So I'm going to take you guys on this journey as I'm not giving up. This is day 4 of Don't Give Up. Yesterday, my body was in so much pain. I just couldn't go live. I just couldn't. I was sitting in the passenger seat like, oh my God. My daughter was like, you really need to take off, Mom. I really don't want to drop you off. And it's not that I couldn't take off, like I don't have time. I just had so much work on my desk. And I have integrity. And I said, I can't. I got to get this stuff out of my desk. I got to get it off my desk. People depend on me, to do what I do for my company. And so I have to get it off my desk. I have to make sure it's off my desk, before I can just be like, I'm not coming in. And so I just believe God in that. And so I know that I have family. I know that I'm not alone. I know that I have friends. I know that if all I got to do is start my body moving and running, and it's going to be good. Because I was running in 2017, like the track. Marcus Foster of Hunting Park was my spot because I lived in Knightstown. And so I would go and I would start running. Right? Yes, it's a booty do, Yetta. It's a booty do. Oh, God, thank you, Marcia. I'm telling you, we can do this. We can do it. I want to go back to, doing my splits from high school. Because every day when I get up, I'll be like, well, I feel like I just, graduated. Like what? I still feel young. I still feel vibrant. I still feel like that teenager that just came out and knew the world was her oyster and I could do whatever I wanted. But guess what? I know it even more now because of who God is in my life. And so I can conquer this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get rid of the booty do. I'm telling you, that's what we're going to call it. Kaye's getting rid of the booty do, and she's going to conquer diabetes. It's going to be no more. The numbers are going to be normal. The A1C is going to go under 3.5. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just drop, because right now it's through the roof. Sometimes I shouldn't even be standing. But God, that's what it is. God is keeping me like never before. Sometimes I should just be out of here, but I'm blessed to still be here. So, in this day, just remember, be confident. And He's going to do more. Listen. And He's going to do more than you've ever expected. Listen, there's something coming soon. Listen.
Just lift up your hands in the praise of the Lord.
I'm all about
it wasn't easy, but I stayed.
Y'all hear me? And just tell yourself all day, He's going to do more than you expect. He's going to make sure that you have everything that you need. Just keep this in touch. No negative thoughts. I don't care what the enemy has put in front of you. It's going to happen. I'm going to get somebody in that city hall that's going to feel like I feel about recovery. And we're going to get something healthy. And they're going to be walking around saying, God, you did more than I ever expected. It's going to happen. I'm excited on today. I'm excited.
That's why
I'm sorry, I'm excited. I'm excited. And as you hear the song, you did more than I ever expected. I'm telling you, God is going to do it. I love you, Minima. I love you, my sister. She encouraged me last night. She sent me some information on this leg and this foot. Listen, guys, we're going to beat this thing. Diabetes is not going to have me held hostage. I'm telling you. If he did it before, he could do it again. Tried it with my big toes. Follow some directions, some natural healing. They fine. Guess what? We're going to do it totally. Yet again. I'm going to detox this whole body. Anything that ain't in there that's not doing me right got to go. So I'm telling you, understand that God is able and you guys are blessed. Okay? You guys are blessed. I just couldn't turn it down a little bit, sister, because it's like I'm using my phone. I got to figure that out. So many options with this Galaxy, you know, and these phones. Even if I had an iPhone, there's so many options that you could do simultaneous stuff. But I didn't want to turn it down and make it not right. But I'm telling you, I'm going to even get that together because I pay for a streaming system every month. I need to use my StreamYard. I need to be stationary. I need to be walking into my offices. Come on, we going to pray for that office. I don't care if it's a storefront office. As long as it's in the right location, I'll take it. You know, and I got some parking for the people that come, for the clients, for business brand management. If you want to brand your business, I'm your girl. Trust me. It does work. I'm working on branding me. So people know that that's what I do. And so have an awesome day. I feel so much better. I really do. I took the medicine last night. I realized that the compression socks were compressing me to the point of uncomfortability because, you know, I just had them on all day long and it was too long. So now what I'm going to do is put them on at night. But yes, I want the office. I want to be walking into my office. I want to be able to do my live in my office with the cameras all over the office. And I don't even got to do nothing but just walk and talk because it's going to be a camera everywhere. And just I can just have the live going on. I believe God. My dreams are bigger than me. I believe God I can do it. Sound system, everything. Interviews. So join me March 27th. We're going to be having a candid conversation yet again. It is going to be a live. You can also, I will send out the Zoom information. I just figured the Zoom information out to go live on Facebook and how you do that. So that way we can have the interaction instead of just having it in my room. But it'll be on the live. And I'm telling you, come out. It's going to be candid conversation because I'm candid. I'm just that kind of person. We can talk about any and everything. And I just want you to know that this time I'm asking the question, is it toxic or is it you? Is it toxic or is it you? You know, my normal co-host will be with me, my sister, Minima Billings, my daughter, Chanel Robinson, who is an awesome engineer when it comes to my radio stuff. But I'm telling you, we're going to have candid conversation. If you want to join the conversation, you come on in. If you want to be on the panel, you let me know. The 27th, we're going to be there from 5 to 7. And I'm telling you, the last time we did it in January, it was a blessing to some. We were supposed to do it in February. I think I got on the birthday high and ain't nothing happened because I was just so high on my birthday doing things that I wanted to do. But that was very important. So we're doing it here in March. I set the date. I said, you know, it doesn't matter. We're having it. And so we're going there. And so we'll be having it once a month, having these candid conversations because people need to be able to live and to breathe and move and have your own being. You know, you can do it because the Bible says so. The Bible says so. So we have dominion over so many things. So I don't know what time it is, guys. Oh, it's 8:01. So we're going to definitely be together on tomorrow. And we're going to go out and know that I love you. I'll see you soon. How soon will I see you? Tomorrow morning at 7:30 right here on Facebook Live. I'm telling you guys, I feel so much better than I did yesterday. I really do. Oh, my body feels so much better. And we're going to beat this thing. This diabetes got to go. I feel like if you don't let the enemy know, if you don't put it in the atmosphere, sometimes it won't happen. I'm putting in the atmosphere that I am healed from diabetes. No more sticking myself. No more worrying. Just going to eat right, exercise, and be able to do what thus saith the Lord for my life. So, as we go out, remember, he did more than you've ever expected.
I praise you. I lift you up. And I'm
Y'all hear that?
Ooh, hey.
That's how my heart is filled with praise.
That's why. Just give him a wave offering in this house. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. Oh, my soul.
Sometimes you just gotta worship him.
Bless the
Just be
Lord.
still
Bless the Lord.
and just meditate
Bless
on
the
him.
Lord. If you know it, come on, sing all my soul. Oh, my soul. Oh, bless the Lord.